Fans, please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Canada. Veuillez vous lever si vous le pouvez pour l'hymne national du Canada.
Hello everybody and welcome to Championship Sunday here in Kamloops, British Columbia, the heart of Canadian youth soccer. My name is Simon Brazier and I've got an absolute showdown lineup. The U-17 Girls National Final featuring two teams that have battled, bled and believed their way to the biggest stage. PEI FC versus Glen Juventus. Let's talk a little bit about the stories leading up to this game. So PEI, the pride of the island, have shown grit, unity and heart every step of the way. They fought through a tough Group D, finishing second after a 2-1 loss to St Albert, but bouncing back with a massive 1-0 win over Glen Shields, the very team they face again today. In the knockout rounds, they made a habit of keeping fans on the edge. A 2-2 draw against Paradise SC in the quarterfinals before holding out their nerve in the shootout. Then in the semi-finals, they dug deep once again, ending a 1-0 victory over Winnipeg AK to book their spot in the final. A team defined by resilience and defensive discipline. On the other side, Glen Shields Juventus have been nothing short of dominant since their early setback after finishing their group of top on Group D with 1 win and 1 loss. They've been on a tear through the knockouts, crushing Edmonton 6-0 and into Halifax 5-0 in the semi-finals. They found their rhythm, their confidence and their scoring touch at exactly the right time. So here we are, a rematch from the group stage, only this time it's for the national championships. Will PEI FC repeat their group stage triumph, or will Glen Shields Juventus complete their revenge arc and lift the trophy? Thanks again to our sponsors here. Kamloops United sponsors the Kelson Group, Bronson Enterprises, Forward Law, LN Group, Capelli Sport, Atco Structures and TP Link, and to Canada Soccer's proud partners Visa, Gatorade, Centennial Storage and Pepsi Cola. Teams are getting prepared. I'll try and take you through the lineups before kick-off here. In goal for PEI is Quinn Gavin. Across the back line, Kendall Ford, Alison Scott, Addie Zaver, Alia Craswell. Midfield's going to be Sadie Hansen, Hayley Freehan, Maria Curley, Kate Landry, Lauren Simmons and Elin Reardon up front. For their opponents, Glen Shields. In goal is Michaela Tito, Tasia Curtis, Ava Asatola, Vienna Arctic are the back line. Up front, Tanya Famutimi, Victoria Pimenta, and their midfield consists of Vanessa Pasil, the captain, Chloe Arcadia, Sophia Glatter, Karina Raduku and Maya Mederios. There are your starting lineups, and if you are unsure, it is Glen Shields Juventus in black and white, going from right to left, right on the attack as we begin this game. Strike on goal, just over the crossbar, and it is PEI in red and black, going from left to right on your screens. So sit back and enjoy the coverage It's a little bit warmer than it was this morning during the men's final. The wind still playing its part. We'll see if that has anything to do with proceedings. Plenty of support for both parties here, cheering their teams on. Such a wonderful tournament here, hosted by Kamloops United here on MacArthur Island. Do such a good job keeping these pitches at the highest of quality. That cross comes right in and smashed away. Picked up by Curtis. She goes out wide. It's Raduku. Really nicely timed challenge by Aliyah Craswell. Throw in comes right in. Craswell again clears. A little counter perhaps here for PEI. Simmons chasing that down. She might get through here. Caused a problem. Just like that from one corner in a defensive manner to the 6-yard box up the other end. Just like that. I'm pretty sure it's Lauren Simmons. They've got the black numbers on the back, which makes it pretty tricky to see, but I will do my best. It's a corner kick to PEI regardless. And it's the captain, Scott, with that kick and just flying to over the bar onto the roof of the net. Played out short by Glen Shields. Intercepted here. It's a pretty good press, and again PEI find themselves in a dangerous spot. Maria Curley really making that happen in midfield. Nice control, beautifully brought down by Pimenta. Long ball that Scott sends away from her goal. Sent through, picked up here. And Matumi plays it through, keeper comes out. Good save, but it's still alive. It's a big tussle between attacker and defender. Referee rightly plays on. The attack continues. Good challenge, but Curtis takes it down the line. Lovely little 1-2. Oh, that's a great ball in. A little bit too tight to the goalkeeper. Quinn Gavin in net for PEI, claiming her first grasp of this final. Scott closed down by Famatumi. Scott nowhere really to go there, just kicking the ball out of play. It's going to be Tasia Curtis to take the throw. Into Pimenta, little spin. Cleared, but only as far as Akadi. Strike from distance, it's going to fall at the feet. Raduku's got all the time in the world to size this up. A little click to the back post. Headed away, strike coming from the edge of the box. Players coming together. When Shields recycle for another attack, it's Antic. Puts it over the top, but that's going to be Quinn Gavin's ball. Really good start here from Glen Shields Juventus to get this final off to a rocking start. Nice touch in the middle. Curley comes through. The assistance of Freehan. Nice composed play at the back, and it's to Scott, who's closed down immediately. Absolutely no room to play, and a nice pass in the middle, and a good challenge again. And the teammate causing a lot of problems early, especially for Alison Scott. Scott's not going to have as much time as she might be used to. Beautiful little triangle of play, and just as I mentioned that, Vanessa Pasil, who's got the armband in the middle of the pitch there, just a little bit overplayed. She'll be a key figure for her Juventus team. Up the line, Saved, still in play. Pasil. McCarty, nice play and a strike from distance. Nice little turn there, and immediately you can see it sights for goal. The sun certainly will play its part in Quinn Gavin's vision. Up in the air by Hayley Freehan. She's got another chance at this. The referee's going to pull that back for a handball there. I think the hand, it's a free kick anyway for short. Glen Shields with a chance to play this short to Sia Curtis. Strike a goal again, look at that, they don't mind having a go from distance, from all over the park. Curtis sees to that well. They've got a back three here of Curtis, Asatola and Vienna Antic. Tight back three. And gives him the ability to play really wide when needed. Freehan. Away by Scott, only as far as Curtis. He's going to go back. All the way back to Michaela Tito. Only needs a couple of touches to whip it out to Antic. Nice idea, not the best execution, but you can see the vision from Victoria Pimenta there. Maybe even a similar setup for PEI. Got Kate Landry back there with Scott. Scott immediately pressured again. Wins a throw for her team, but not finding a whole lot of freedom. It's a good challenge. Nice step forward by Curley. Goes all the way back to the goalkeeper again. He just smashes it clear. Underneath it, a couple of players. And it's Kate Landry winning that. McCarty gets it wide to Raduku. Gets round one. Gets the cross in. Cleared. Antic. Simmons trying to get on the end of that, but Tola steps in well and puts it out wide to one of her defensive partners. Scott tries to clear, but only goes to the winger and again comes across, but harmless. Easy for Gavin to gobble up. Bouncing around. Pasil clears it long, calls up a high foot from PEI fans on the far side. Picked up by the Juventus captain. Oh, that could work out, that, you know. It's a great slip ball through. I don't think it was the intention. It's headed back and it's a beautiful strike. There's Medeiros, who nearly found herself in. Arcadia on the edge of the box. She has a strike. Straight at Gavin again. Quinn Gavin, without question, the busier of the two goalkeepers thus far. It's going to be a Glen Shields ball after a collision. Curtis with that throw up the line for Famatimi. Cleared all the way along to Scott, whose header isn't convincing there. Pimenta spins, pops it inside. Glatter Antic headed away. And every time there's a defensive clearance, the PEI fans celebrate. Scott up the line, pressure again coming immediately from Glen Shields. Freehan doing well. Simmons' touch is heavy. Scrappy at the moment. Famutimi. It's a good challenge by Scott. That will be probably the most interesting battle during this game. Tanya Famutimi and Alison Scott, two quality players with a lot of threat. And Lauren Simmons. Sorry, that's Elin Reardon. Doing really well to get her team up the pitch. Elin Reardon then. She's up front with Lauren Simmons. It's going to be Elia Craswell to throw. A little bit of support and movement ahead of her. Goes into the feet of Curley. Back to the thrower. Cross comes in. Not quite. Not away yet. Strike at goal. On the edge of the box. Another hit that's not too bad. PEI putting together an attack of their own to counter the Glen Shields opening stage attacking flourish. Glen Shields unable to connect defensive midfield there. They are pegged back for now. Cleared by the Glen Shields captain. It goes out wide. That's a lovely little touch by Chloe Cardi. That's a decent pass as well. Raduku on that left foot. She can cross them in from here. That's a good tackle. I think that's going to be a goal, a corner kick. Looked like it could have gone either way. It was a good play down that side. And Craswell came across to tackle effectively. Little dummy on the kick. Strike from distance. What a hit that is. Just a yard or so over the crossbar. Lovely technique. Tassia Curtis. One of that back three, and I want to say almost every player in a black and white shirt has had a decent attempt at goal. A little slip there gives Curley the chance to try and get it forward towards Reardon. A little bit of a giveaway here. There's a one-on-one chance there, but the first touch wasn't the best. It's a wonderful turn and spin. Look at that first touch as well. Driving at the heart. Famutimi a little bit wide of goal, but tries to cut back on the right. More defenders coming, but the ball is just stuck to her foot. It's cut back, the challenge comes in. PEI get it away for now, and Simmons is trying to hold the ball up. Really nice play from the captain and a good tackle. Just such commitment all over the place right now. It's going to be a red throw. Some great bites and some great effort so far. 0-0 here in this U-17 Canadian National Championship Women's Final. It's the last game of these championships here in Kamloops, BC. What a fabulous tournament it's been so far, and whoever does become victorious here today, whoever gets that silver medal, will be able to have their heads held up high. They've performed very well for their teams. Antic tries to pop it into Pimenta. Reardon. Little nudge just on the halfway line there. She did well to hold that up and try and create some space. Just a little foul, nothing more. Just going to give Scott the opportunity to throw this into the box. Remember that PEI beat Glen Shields in the group stages. This is going to go straight to the goalkeeper. Really close. I think Maria Curley was not too far away from that. Clearance goes straight to Scott. That's going to work out. That's a lovely ball. Look at the wheels on Curtis. Getting back, but it's Simmons that wins it. She's driving towards goal here. She pokes it across. What a challenge. I think the referee just saw an infringement there as Ava Acetola put her body on the line to not allow a tap in, as Lauren Simmons did brilliantly to sprightly spring into the box. Really positive for PEI. And the team tries to turn, but immediately she's got 3 players on her. It's going to go through to the goalkeeper, protected by Scott. Well organised PEI backline. Smash long. Bounces. Simmons trying to find Reardon. Cleared away by Glen Shields. Cresswell with the throw. Really good 5 minutes or so for PEI. They begin to test Glen Shields' back line. Cross is going to go straight through to Tito. Antic. PEI clear, but not that far. It's picked up and it's a shot from distance again. Lovely technique, Victoria Pimenta. Got a hammer of a left foot. Head coach Janos Barner just indicating that Pimenta's a danger and they need to be tighter. Assistant coach Lauren Clark as well, indicating some direction. Free kick for Glen Shields, right on the halfway line. A few players coming together. I think it's Maria Curley that conceded that foul. Maybe Hayley Freehan. There's a few bodies coming together. Anyway, they've got to deal with this free kick now, which isn't the best. It's bobbled in. It's going to get cleared now by Curley. She's looking for Reardon. Scott finds Curley. It's a few up in attack here. Curley's looking to play that through. Keeper comes out and just claims right on the edge of the box. You can see the pace looking to be utilised by Elin Reardon. Referee and assistant giving that throw to the team in red. That's well up the line. That's a nice touch. And the team plays it up to the left hand side. Karina Raduku takes it to the byline. She's going to get a free cross here. This player's waiting, goes to the back, a little tip from the keeper. Glatter keeps it alive. Cross comes straight in. Look at this, the first touch. This is going to be 1-0. What a composed and tidy finish there. Victoria Pimenta. We just mentioned the threat she holds with her left foot, and she's hammered home with the right. A lot of credit to the first touch as well, because the cross was spinning and looping. Could have gone at it first time, but had the awareness and quality to take one touch and make the finish easy. And all of PEI's pressing hasn't paid off, because it's Glen Shields at Juventus that open up the scoring. It's 1-0 here. And that might just be a goal that gets this final cooking. We had an early-ish goal in the men's final as well. And we had an equaliser, and then we had a winner. So I hope we are to see a few more goals in this final and see the game really open up. But it is Glen Shields that strike first. And Cardi finds Curtis to Raduku to Famutimi. Scott doing enough to win the goal kick against Tanya Famutimi. Scott again, pressure is coming. Doesn't really have that outlet. Yesterday they were playing little triangles through that midfield and getting it wide, but it's a different scenario today, playing a different beast. Curtis puts that out for a PEI throw. Up the line, headed straight back. Famutimi picks the ball up. Uses great strength. Cleared away. Goal scorer looking to cause Scott a problem, and she does. Scott throws a tackle in, but it just hits a wall. Driving towards the goal. Strike comes in. It's a really good save. It's going to be 2-0 though. All the work from Victoria Pimenta. And I think the goal scorer is number 8, Maya Medeiros. Don't quote me on that, because there was a lot of players, a lot of bodies in there. But it is 2-0 to Glen Shields, and a lot of credit to Pimenta, who used strength, speed, skill, took the strike on, and it was a good save by Gavin, but Medeiros was ready to pounce to make it 2. And PEI now have got it all to do. Maybe they'll get a bite back here right away. It's going to be a free kick pulled back there. It's a yellow card for the captain. Vanessa Pasil is the first player to go into the book. It's going to be a free kick in a dangerous position. I'm guessing that Scott will be on this. Perfect distance to have a strike on goal, and what a response would this would be. Just gone 2-0 down. It was an attacking kickoff that led to this free kick. And there is 5 players in red waiting for it. There's also a little pass into the middle. If it's on, there it is. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Unbelievable scenario here. Victoria Pimenta put her team ahead. Got the assist on the second. She's just conceded a penalty. And you could see just from the lineup of the free kick that little pass in the middle was on all day. And took advantage of it, and the tackle was rash. I'm not sure if a card came out or not in the bedlam. It's going to be Sadie Hansen to step up to get her team back in this match. Hansen against Tito. Just waiting for the referee's whistle. Hansen to strike and to make it 2-1. It's game on here in Kamloops. This final has come alive. Goals this half from Victoria, Pimenta, Maya, Medeiros, and the latest from Sadie Hansen from the spot from 12 yards to make it 2-1. And we really have a final on our hands here. Don't think Glen Shields Juventus have conceded a goal in this knockout stage this tournament so far. Wonder how they're going to respond. PEI have got more to do, but my goodness, that goal will do a lot to get them back into this after going 2 goals down early on in this final. Antic. Look at the work rate from Elin Reardon there, and the challenge from behind, claiming that she's played the ball. I just think of the position of the challenge really that gave the free kick away. Today's officials, Kamloops resident Victoria Warner is in the middle referee today. Heather Lloyd and Caitlin Lung are her assistants, and Kelsey Cathras is the fourth. Scott throws the ball in, headed down, hammered away by Pimenta, who is, headed away by Pasil. Family teammate has got a lot of space out to the left. Here come PEI. This is end to end at the moment. Lovely little slip ball through. It's going to be the goalkeepers, but the combination between Simmons and Reardon is causing Glen Shields issues. It's going to bounce all the way out, and everyone here can maybe take a breath. It's a big jump in the air by Glatter. Free kick to Glen Shields. Ava Asatola to take it. She's got options short, but I think she's going to throw this in. And it does go short, just to change the angle. Curtis. I think maybe a shot on goal there from a long way out, but confidence is flowing high. PEI get things underway, playing from their own 6-yard box. It's a nice ball up the wing. Kendall Ford with a good touch to keep that alive. Hansen. And a few olays coming from the PEI supporters, enjoying what they're seeing. Must be proud of the response their team has given after going 2 down. Oh, it's a lovely little slip ball through. Free into Curley. In between a couple of players, no foul there. Hammered forward with authority was Kate Landry. Every red touch being applauded at the moment. Look at the tussle and the work rate there. I think that's the right decision. Players coming together, and Glen Shields receiving a free kick they might just need at the moment. The momentum is with PEI. They've got the loud crowd with them as well. Simmons driving at Curtis. Curtis is going to get there first. A little back heel that gives it back to the team in red. Just a rush clearance by Craswell. Got time to take a touch there and maybe pick a pass. Just a reminder, these are 40-minute halves. Penalties will determine the outcome if it's a draw at the end of the 80 minutes. Nice play by Hansen, scorer of the penalty. Oh, that's a really good pick in the middle. Oh, there were players available for Glen Shields in the middle there. Pimenta and Famitimi. Pamidirios had eyes for goal. She'd already got one today, so why not? Seal with short corner. It does come in this time. Cleared, but not convincingly. It's cleared after the second time. Lot of space. Duku has found herself in. She can cross in on that left foot. It's a nice ball through the middle. Reardon looking for that run of her partner Simmons. Just a little bit too far ahead of her, but you can see the connection. Bashed long by Tito, headed very well by Landry. Picked up by Pasil, she can't quite find Dirios. Glatter pops it back to Antic. It's a risky ball across the middle. That is picked off. There's a ball here to the left-hand side. That was a tricky one to get around the corner. Simmons trying to find Reardon. Scott getting there first. Continuing to impress with that armband and that big responsibility and role she's going to have to play for her team. Smashed forward. Famitimi up against Scott, puts it wide to Raduku. Again driving to that byline. Tries to get the cross in, but can't get that much power on it, but it nearly made its way to a dangerous area. Really good challenges. Getting in each other's way a little bit, tackling each other. Reardon to Simmons. Good block by Famitimi. Sound drops a little bit here at MacArthur Island. In such a good spot up here, we can see the crowd, hear the crowd. We've got the coaches below us as well, right in amongst all of the action. Duku up the line for Famitimi, but Scott comes across with the captain's challenge. Consistent threat, that ball out to Karina Duku, and then Tanya Famitimi is also dominating that left hand side with her runs. Scott clears. A little bit heavy there, is a tough one to bring down for Elin Reardon. Curtis is the throw, gets it back. Finds Famitimi, but she can't find an attacker. And Shields still with possession. And Sitola. She's going to tick to her right, but she's going to go long here. Sent up and away. Eddie Ziva with some good defensive play, all the way back to Gavin. She picks out a pass, that's a nice ball. Freehan trying to free Simmons. That's a nice ball into the middle. Latter's got a bit of space to do something here. Crosses it, blocked, still alive onto that left foot. Good effort and a good save. It's Pimenta again, threatening with that left. You can see what she was going to do, but that's a wonderful save from Quinn Gavin on your screen. Wonderful play. Another corner for Glen Shields. Second player moves away. And Pimenta to cross right at the goalkeeper, right in the heart of the 6-yard box. Remarkably ends back out of the corner taker. Cuts in onto the right foot. Trying to find angle for the shot. Cuts it back and just leaning back. As Ava Acetola. I think it might have just taken a little bobble before the shot came in. But really nice play out wide. The crux of the quality attacking play is being done by Glen Shields, but PEI on the break are causing threats of their own. Another throw that Curtis is going to take. Good movement by Glen Shields to create some space. Scott with a good step. Curley gives it away but tries to win it back. Hansen goes all the way back to her goalkeeper. Simmons, she flicked really well. Reardon, she's got a lot to do in a tight spot. Really tight pressure from the captain. Spins her well. Drives in. Cleared away by Glen Shields. Outlet of Elin Reardon and Lauren Simmons is the biggest attacking threat that PEI have. Movement and the work rate. It's exactly what PEI need. And they're going to continue to need if they're going to get back into the game. Simmons up against Curtis. Shot from distance, blocked, it's still alive. Reardon. And a strike at goal. Lovely effort. Sadie Hansen from distance. Trying to get her second goal of the game and an equaliser for her team. Shields go short, try to play their way out, but the pressure comes from PEI. Forces the throw in. Maya Medeiros there. She got that goal, that second, that really gave Glen Shields, they thought, a bit of daylight between them and their opponents, but PEI had other ideas. Space for Raduku. Touch is excellent, second is great. Here comes the cross, little cut back. Scott with an important touch away. It's recycled by Accardi. She looks to try and get the cross, and she does. It's going to just squirm its way through past the goal line. A little bit rushed, I'd say. We have got 1 minute of stoppage time here in this first half. Scott Long into the channel. Really nicely done. It's cleared away in the end by Acetola. I wasn't sure whether she was going to get there or not. She had a couple of red jerseys breathing down her neck. She dealt with it well in the end. Seconds remain in this first half of this U-17 Canadian National Women's Championship. What a barn burner of a first half we've had. Raduku up against Craswell. It's a really well timed tackle by Craswell. The fight isn't over. It's kept in. I think it's going to be a red throw right in the corner. Leah Craswell having to work so hard against Karina Raducu. It's going to be a giveaway throw there. Can't have a whole lot left. Victoria Warner having a look at the watch. Only just time for this play to Sia Curtis with the throw. She's got Raducu ahead. Pimenta's making a move. Coming to me as well. And there goes the half-time whistle in this U-17 National Championships. It's 2-1 right now in favour of Glen Shields. First goal came from Victoria Pimenta and the second came by Maya Medeiros, and then minutes after that second goal went in, Sadie Hansen got one back for them from the spot. We'll be back with you in 10 minutes or so to bring you the second half and conclude this championships, so don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon. Hello everybody and welcome back to this final 40 minutes, this final half of this U-17 National Women's Championships. What a final we've had so far. It's 2-1 right now in favour of Glen Shields Juventus. 2 goals scored by them. Victoria Pimenta got the opener, and then shortly after that Maya Medeiros got the second, but then very quickly PEI responded with a Sadie Hansen penalty. It's going to be Glen Shields to get us back underway. A few changes. Actual change in net for Glen Shields. Miriam Oakman comes in. Also Gloria Lucas and Callie Burnett are the 3 changes for Glen Shields as they get a corner right at the beginning of the half. As always, Vanessa Basile over to take it. I like to set up with 2 as an option. And they have a few tricks up their sleeves, does this Juventus team. This one just goes short. That one wasn't quite to script. PEI struggling to get it away, and this is that counter attack that they might have some opportunity with. As Simmons looks for Reardon, the keeper comes out. First touches for the newly introduced Miriam Orcombe. It's that threat of Reardon and Simmons that really keeps the attack alive for PEI. Throw in for them. PEI, the team and squad is dominated by 2025 Canada Games participants and Canada Youth Cup 2024 winners. So they have got serial successive winners in their team. They know how to do it. And that's why we're not going to see them give up regardless of what happens. And they've got a chance here to bite back quickly in this second half. Then comes the cross. It's a good one. It's a free header right on the edge of the 6-yard box. What a cross that was. And Leah Craswell found herself in an amazing position. Just couldn't quite steer the header in the right direction. Asatola sends it long. Bounces in the middle and almost picked up. And there's going to be a foul there, conceded by Callie Burnett. First involvement. Alison Scott directed to drop it in by the coach. She's got 6 players waiting it. It's a pretty good ball in, but cleared away. Duku clears and Scott gets it out for a throw in. Glen Shields Juventus, this is an Ontario-based club. They've reached the Ontario Cup finals 4 years in a row, winning it in 2024 and 2025. 9 of their players are committed to university programs, 8 in Division 1 and 1 at Canadian University. So much talent. And Matimi with an amazing piece of skill. They're just backing off her at the moment as she goes to strike, and it's a really good save. That would have been the goal of the tournament. Wonderful skill. And the shot driving towards the corner. Quinn Gavin said no. Tanya Famutimi just coming alive there. It was quiet in the second period of that first half, but she's got so much skill and talent. She can just come alive just like that. In comes the cross. Wow, it's powered into the box. left by Curtis. Simmons looks to cause her a problem. It's going to be a corner kick to see Curtis just maybe losing it in the sun, but letting her bounce and giving Lauren Simmons the opportunity to get back in and create it. And look at the space they're given to take this corner. And it comes. Oh, it stayed in and it's gone right across. Coaching staff looking for a penalty, but they're not going to get that. Teammate making it stick, giving the pass out wide. Anyway, a free kick for PEI. Victoria Warner just letting Callie Burnett know that's her second. Not sure if there's a third, there'll be a card. Scott Long. Oh, very fortunate that Vienna Antic was not pounced upon there. Scott wins the ball. Composed pass out wide. Hansen. Reardon gets the better of a mark there. She's driving towards goal. Oh, it's another penalty. It's a wild tackle. Elin Reardon picked the pocket of Vienna Antic, drove towards goal, and it's an incredible challenge to try and win the ball. It's a penalty every day of the week, and it's the second for PEI. Can they get the equaliser? Surprised Elin Reardon doesn't want to take it because she deserves to. It's going to be the captain, Alison Scott, stepping forward to take a responsibility. And what a responsibility it is. This would get her team on level terms going into the final stages of this competition. A mild hush around us, but it's Alison Scott who sets herself, and the referee sets the players outside the wall. Scott with the short run up, she strikes, beautiful goal to the corner of the net. There's a little bit of confusion with the goalkeeper asking the referee a question, but it's a goal. It's 2-2, and look at the jubilant fans, the jubilant players coming together. They've travelled a long way to support their team. And it's 2-2 with so much to look forward to. What a final we have. Nobody is leaving this one. Pimenta out to Raduku. Glen Shields looking to get back into this real quickly. A little nutmeg, but Scott comes across. All the noise being made from Prince Edward Island at the moment. Nice ball out wide, but it's picked up. Here comes the strike from distance. We know that Pimenta will take those strikes on from all over the place. Coaching staff for Glen Shields just asking their team to settle down. Throw into Glen Shields. Pimenta up against a couple of bodies in red. Here comes that counter attack. Reardon is on, goes inside to Simmons. It's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Oakman calling it well, clearing high. underneath it. It's going to be a yellow card, I think, for Burnett. That's her third. The referee is not going to caution Glen Shields' attacker. On thin ice is how I would put it. It's getting feisty. Scott straight to Mento, heads it away with ease. Timmy driving against a bunch of players. The referee bringing it back for the initial foul. Warner just getting to deliver the caution before the free kick is taken. I'm not sure she's aware of who it was for. It's those numbers that are in black, makes it very, very challenging. A little bit of confusion. I've got some sympathy because it's not easy to see those numbers. There it is, yellow card is issued. I think that's Simmons, but I can't be sure. What I do know is that it's 2-2 and it's a free kick here to Glen Shields. A little overlap happening. Ball comes in. It's not completely cleared. That's a nice touch forward, cut across, smashed away by Prince Edward Island. Curtis goes all the way back. Nice toss in the middle, thrown forward. Nicely done out of the back, but meant to almost get a hold of it. PEI struggling to clear. That's the clearance there. That's a tricky one to deal with in the sun. Left by Asitola. Composed to Curtis. It's a good ball around to Burnett. Up against Scott. Raduki's chance for the cross comes in this time from Curtis. Blocked valiantly. It's a free kick to Glen Shields. Little tug, I think. Tassia Curtis to cross this in. Ava Asitola is also interested. Yeah, she's going to take over. Plenty of bodies to aim at. In comes the cross now. No. Signal perhaps, we'll see. Asitola this time. It's a strike towards the goal. Just pulling it left. Easy for Gavin. Really got to take better care when you do get those opportunities. Plenty of players up there. We'll let the defensive team off the hook for giving the foul away in the first place. And here comes another yellow card. Can't really have any complaints there, I don't think. Callie Burnett into the book. We'll be restarting with the free kick deep in PEI territory. What a final we've had so far, this U-17 National Championships here in Kamloops in British Columbia. It's a tough one to call at the moment. That's Itola. She's got support from Antec. Finds that. A lot of room to work into. Goes long, but it's headed away by Landry. Team can't get there. Kept alive by the Juventus captain. Burnett tries to spin. Scott. And it's cleared away well. It's going to be a throw into Glen Shields. And comes the throw. Scott away. Antic. She's got some support, but she goes long, giving it up. PEI first to that one. Antic again sizing things up, just going directly long. No real build up. They had a lot more of that in that first half. Glen Shields have just been shaken, I think, by the 2 penalties that they've conceded and finding themselves in a 2-2 tight game. Gavin goes long. Simmons chasing down Curtis. We've seen this before. Curtis couldn't keep it in. Relieves the pressure for PEI, and they can go out the other end and make something for themselves. It's going to be cleared here by Curtis. Thrown back into the box. Keeper comes out. Oakman. She just rolls it out to Vienna Antic, who again can stride herself forward. She's got Gloria Lucas available up the wing, but again goes straight up the middle. Not a whole lot of build-up happening at the back for Glen Shields at the moment. That's going to need to change if they want to be a little bit more creative. Maybe some more movement off the ball. Pimenta trying to find a target. That's a ball out wide by Persil. Karina Raduku gets that. She tries to cut it across. Scott blocks it again. Raduku again drives into the right foot this time, trying to find a pass. She does. That might end up in a dangerous position, you know. Doesn't. It ends up into Queen Gavin's hands. That's going to go long and out from Gavin. And the ball trickling into the PEI fans, who are here in abundance, doing their very best to cheer their team on. They've cheered them to 2 equalisers so far. Could they maybe cheer them into a lead? A little bit of movement on both benches at the moment, trying to keep players warm. You never know when you need to come in. Can't imagine there'll be too many attacking changes for PEI. Burnett picks it up, tries to find the through ball for Fantini, but it's not a good pass. Scott into the middle for Hansen to Maria Curley, doing well. This is a nice play. That's a lovely ball, but it's a lot of work for Ford to try and get on the end of that. She's going to have the throw, getting herself right up the pitch. got a little bit of support, hooked into the middle. Missed jump by Freehan. Missed there by Craswell. Gives Raduku the time. Look at the pace and power. Driving straight to the heart. Scott comes across and tackles well. Had to make that tackle. Pimenta trying to make some time. A little shove off the ball there as well. Frustration perhaps for the Glen Shield number 19. Comes the cross. Not headed away, but harmlessly into the hands of the goalkeeper once again. Clock ticks down in this U-17 National Championship final. Long from Craswell. Reardon, as she will do all day long, is chase that down, and she does so well. Wins her team a throw. It looked like a really good tackle, just maybe just on the follow through. It's Elin Reardon going down there, but the tackle was well timed. She's back up and she's a warrior. She's going to keep on going. PEI going to need her at her best. Good challenge. Fair, shoulder to shoulder. Craswell with another throw. That goes up the line. That's a tough one to bring down by Hayley Freehan. It's going to be a throw in this time to Glen Shields. Callie Burnett just needing some attention. So we're going to see a change here for PEI. It's going to be Maria Curley coming out. And Clodie Mazzaroli coming in. You might be seeing a change on the other side as well. Callie Burnett's coming across to get some treatment. She doesn't look like she's in a particularly comfortable position right now. Glen Shields just temporarily down to 10. Scott sends it long. Headed up in the air. Kept alive by the newly introduced Mazzarola. Callie Burnett back in the game. 11 v 11 is resumed. It's going to be the keeper's ball. Miriam Oakman just coming in for this second half and had a good half so far. Referee on that free kick, that foul there by Tanya Famatimi. Alison Scott will step up and she find the ball. She needs to find her attackers to try and find the net. The ball drifts in to a dangerous position. A couple of hands went up there. Referee gives the foul. Pretty easy decision in the end. Referee Victoria Warner from Kamloops. Never an easy game to come in and officiate, but she's done fantastically well so far. And she's had a big decision here. It's a second yellow card. Only off the pitch a second ago. Callie Burnett has received her marching orders. 2 yellow cards. Playing on the edge in this final, taken another twist. 2 goals apiece, 2 penalties, now a red card. And can Prince Edward Island capitalise against the team from Ontario? PEI just trying to force it through at the moment. Everything's direct. Trying to challenge that back line frequently as possible. Crosswalk into Simmons. She's going to go all the way back, but that's a little bit short. Gabe's got a decision to make, and she made a pretty good one. Really, really good tackle from the captain. Oh, what a move. Reardon, of course, absolute havoc at the back for Glen Shields, and another example of the tenacity that Elin Reardon shows. Corner kick for PEI. Player advantage now, and boy would they love a goal advantage, but it's 2 apiece. Scott on the corner. And it comes all the way to the penalty spot. Famitimi clears. Up into the air. Famitimi up again with a header. Falls for Raduku. Drives so brilliantly from deep. McCarty can't quite make it through. Simmons loses out. No, she doesn't. She wins the throw. To the dismay of Curtis. A lot of very strong performances from both sets of players, but it's PEI at the moment where I feel the heart and courageousness is coming through. Scott goes forward, it's blocked well and played through nicely to Pimenta, who's in a bit of a deeper role now that they've gone down to 10 players. Ziva. Scott just shorts that. That's real. It's going to be a free kick and a dangerous spot for Glen Shields. Wasn't quite shoulder to shoulder. It's well won there by Akadi. The referee have lots to sort out. I don't think the free kick was in that position. It was 10 yards behind. The referee indicates it will be on the whistle, marking it out. Responsibility right now on the shoulders of Ava Asitola as she lines up this free kick. She took a strike from the last one at goal. I can only imagine this would be a shot as well. Here comes the hit. It's a good one, but it's just over the net. Not a bad effort, but always rising. Substitute here for Glen Shields. And Vienna Antic coming out. Coming back in. Sophia Glatter. To shore that midfield up a little bit, perhaps. Glatter back in. 10v11, 2-2 in goals. Scott uncharacteristically gives that one up, and Timmy drives to the byline. Scott does well to win it back for her team. Dooku looking to play a little 1-2, doesn't get the return. Glatter doing really well. Can she get the cross in? She can. It's going to get cleared though. Counter attack is on. Reardon got so much to do. Tries to find Simmons. This will get picked up. Hansen has got space to the right hand side. Vanessa Basile does well, but she gives it right back up again. Reardon, really good, strong tackle from Sitola. And here come Glen Shields now with their chance to attack. Switch of play. Lovely touch. Cardi. Lovely play between her and Lucas. Cardi again. Oh, that could be a foul. Referee says no, right on the edge of the box. We play on. Glatter tries to find space for the cross. Dooku now, she gets it in on the left foot towards the back post. Oh, it's popped back in, it's pretty nice. Scott doesn't get rid of it, and the shot's tame and goes wide. So we're going to have a forced change here. I think it's Elin Reardon who's going to head off the park. She'll be applauded by everybody. No, it's not. It's not Reardon. Going to have a substitute to replace the injured player. Maria Curley will be coming back in. Hoping the fourth official can give me some indication of who's gone off. That should go through to the goalkeeper and does. Ball goes long. Sitola clears. Basile puts it out wide to Curtis. Down the line to Glatter. She drives. Looks like she just fell over. I think that's an incredibly good decision by the referee there. Jumping to the floor. Here is that substitute. So Maria Curley is in. For the injured Claudie Mazzola, who's out. Throw in for PEI. Maybe yet to really have a good effort at a goal since taking that player advantage forward up the line. That's flicked. Reardon plays it to Simmons. He plays it to Curley. Cleared. Up to the lone figure now of Famutimi, surrounded by players in red. Raduku beaten to it by Scott. There's a player down in the middle there for a challenge in the middle. Little pull back. I think it's going to be handball. There's also a yellow card coming out here for that challenge to have it in the middle. It is all going off at the moment. Dylan Reardon is struggling at the moment. I think it's with your contact lens or something. She's been absolutely fearless in this game. Reardon is going to be replaced by Ruby Dorsey. But after this free kick, I think we had another yellow card in all the pandemonium. In comes the cross. Who's going to get the third goal for their team? Or will we need a shootout to decide who will be taking home the gold? Oh, that's a nice touch in the middle. Drilled out wide. What a beautiful first touch that is. Flag just goes up for offside though against Chloe Accardi. Ruby Dorsey in for Reardon. Could she be the hero? This ball doesn't go where it needed to. The touch from Fields wasn't the best. Timmy again, surrounded by players in red, shows some good strength and composure to knock it back. Goes out wide to Karina Raduku, who is ever so dangerous. Driving to the byline, there's no option in the middle for her. She's going to win her team a corner kick, she is. Corner kick to be taken by Vanessa Pasil. And it comes, it's a dangerous ball in, headed up and away, but it's still in a dangerous area. Cleared away back to the corner kick taker, thrown back in, cut back. Strike coming in here, but blocked well. Accardi, she gets the cross in. What a beautiful one it is, and what a chance that was. I think it's Pimenta. Or the one player you choose to be on the end of a chance like that, but you can't quite get that one correct. Ball in was wicked. The finish was not. Hansen throws it long, but it's tired bodies right now. Oakman puts it out to Raduku, who's been the most dangerous player for Glen Shields without a shadow of a doubt. Every time she's been out there with some width, she's caused problems. Simmons though, up against Curtis, taking her right to the corner. It's a throw in, it's not a goal kick. Deep in Glen Shields territory the ball is. Good challenge by Hansen, blocking Karina Raduku from causing any further problems. Curtis with the throw. Scott with a good tackle. That's a nice ball in the middle to Pimenta. She looks to spin. It's hammered away. There's Kate Landry putting the ball out of touch. Lucas with the throw. Nice touchdown to Accardi. No real target. Pimenta smashed to the ground by Landry. Yellow card. We're going to see a change in goal. I think, for PEI, maybe with an eye on penalties. Lauren Kirking to come in. Sitola hesitates and just gives it to a red shirt. It's a 3-on-2 attack here. What a chance this could be, but Sitola does well to recover. Curdy tries to keep the attack alive. And Glatter works hard and spins 2 red shirts to send the ball the other way. Not forward. Cardi does well again, but the pass isn't great. It's just frantic, tired football at the moment. Scott puts it out of touch for a throw into Juventus. Brave header by Scott. Duku goes to Curtis, who throws the ball in. That's going to have a funny spin on it. Keeper comes out. Went straight to a red shirt in the shape of Hayley Freehan. She knocks it out. Just waiting to see how much additional time we're going to have at the end of the second half. Basile wins the throw in. Does Craswell. We're going to see a change in goal with an eye on the penalty kicks. Quinn Gavin is out. For McKirkin. Glatter to Curtis. Duku ahead, goes into the feet from Toomey. That's a nice ball. This could be a lovely build up here. It's cut back. This could be it. It is. It's Victoria Pimenta seals the final with a solid left-footed strike. And how good did Karuna Raduku do? The build-up was beautiful. Started on the left-hand side. The game is not over, but quite an incredible scene here. On your screen right now is Karina Raduka, who did so much of the work to allow Pimenta to crash that in for 2-1. 10 men of Glen Shields getting it done right now into the stoppage time. But here come the team in red. Smashed away. We are going to see how much stoppage time we've got. I think, no, we're not having another change. All out attack now. Julia McClear is in. Anyway, will do for Juventus. Scott tries to bring it under control. It's going to go through to the goalkeeper here. Oh, and it's just a bit of a rushed goal kick clearance that will just roll out. Glen Shields are nearly there. Just when you thought we were creeping into a shootout, Pimenta and Raduku had other ideas. Scott sends it long. All the way through to the goalkeeper, who will take her sweet time. Someone's got to pressure her. And there it is. Harry M. Oakman using every trick in the book. Rightly so. Seconds are precious right now. Lovely composure by Akadi. She's been a silent standout performer today. Famutimi looking to make the game certain with perhaps a fourth. Glasser driving through. Raduku could seal it with the left foot. High and wide. If anyone deserves a goal today, it would be Karina Raduku. Absolute workhorse. Throwing for PEI. There goes the whistle. Glen Shields Juventus are the U-17 national women's champions, and what a final we had. They went 2 up and conceded a couple of equalisers, and then it was Victoria Pimenta who sealed the victory with a left-footed strike with wonderful work from Karina Raduku at the back. That just about does it for this U-17 National Championships. What a tournament it has been. Congratulations to everyone participating, and thank you for everybody making it happen, especially those here in Kamloops whose facilities have been top-notch. We will leave you with those scenes of Glen Shields Juventus celebrating another championship title. Bravo to all of them. And condolences to PEI, who put up one heck of a battle. But my name's Simon Brazier. It's been a pleasure bringing you today's final. Enjoy your evening. Goodbye.
Cheers, boys. Hey, great work with you, Simon. Have a great day, man. No problem. Look yourself. You too. See you over there. Yeah, see you there. Well done. Yeah, instead of trying to climb down. That is
That's sort of the best. Jump in a second.
So no one in front of you, right?
Yeah, so long as if they're sitting down, that should be able to work, or they're kneeling. Yeah, it's cut off just where it goes at the U-17 coupe. It's like just below that sign. I got it cut off, so I can have your head right there and your shoulders. So just below that. Yeah, below that horizon. Sorry, we're just coordinating to make sure our fans aren't in the shot. Not too far. That should be good right there. Yeah, you're good right there. No further ahead. I've got it on internal mic right now. You guys, I think the shotgun's on camera too.
Just see who knows how to skip.
So should I just need to quickly even it out. Switch that to chain for one. Okay.
There's a parent somewhere. Yes.
Is this first one's coming up to give medals. It's going to be the referee. And Dave's going to do all them himself because there's only about 7 people, I guess. Yeah. So we'll let him do that first. The referee. Okay, I'm walking that way, you walk this way. Minivans.
I'm not sure what's going on. You're a frontliner?
So probably what we do, gentlemen, because for lack of space, the first people that's going to receive medals will be the referees. Dave and I will do that.
How you doing?
So we need 2 people to hand us medals. The rest of the people can stand back.
What medals?
Which ones are they? James Gold. Right, gold. And then as soon as that's over, you come on stage. 12. Okay, this will be fast.
We didn't have enough goals? Game by game? Just one in each hand? That way we have enough goals. We don't run out. How many you got? There's more over there.
Is that for the boys or the girls?
Refs. Because we give them 5 girls and 5 boys. So these are all boys. You have what, 5 boys? Those are boys. Yeah, those are boys. So let me grab you 5 girls.
You've been responsible all week.
Okay. So you need 5? Right. I'll hold the girls. Boys? I'll have the girls. This is girls?
Yeah. Which men goes down the prefect doesn't matter for
all girls were referees before the girls.
That would make sense.
Yeah, they were.
That's written on it, is it?
Yes, it is. Girls on the back.
Now it makes it that more.
Footage looked good, eh? Online? Wow, I was impressed how clear it was. We need this
Oh, Darren's up there hurting traffic. What do you need?
Is there an off switch?
Well, I'm saying, I don't think it's ever been this cold for Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Someone's gonna come here and say something. So I had him right. Whether they're
You're gonna figure this out. No, I'm like, I'm hearing you twice. Come in, folks. Come in a warning.
So we're just waiting on the script to be updated.
2 minutes.
The names.
It would have been interesting to see that game end in PKs.
I know, especially with the goalie change. And they're playing down first, make it a lot. That means more paperwork for me. Good job. It's about paperwork. As long as it's fed up for that. Microphone muffled.
Trying. So you trying to keep the microphone muffled? I'm like, kind of.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Daniel. I don't like getting caught up in real tiny details, like the whole performance of the first, if one person got a hat on and one don't. Probably not. Here for
They're going to give the boys ones first.
Yeah, boys goal. Boys
The next five, and the next five will be girls. Perfect. Remember that. We only take from him for the first five. I'm a girl.
Saying that all week. Boys, I have the girls. Okay.
So yeah, these are, I think, 4 out of the 5 they just represent they had to be prepared. It's all the same. Only because we go hand to hand and you get
One minute, guys.
Why are we standing here?
Not raining. I'm standing up here with you with a late jacket on. I would have thought you'd be
how you hit 9. Wow. You look a lot bigger than you It's because the wind's
I have the mic for you. It's on. It's covering it from the wind.
Same way all the way.
I thought
As soon as I hear a yellow charge, my ears wake up.
This part. It's already set up.
Are we waiting for that scissor lift?
No, they already set up on the bed of the truck.
Oh. So we're ready then.
Yeah, we're ready. Here, hold this. Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending today's championship games, and thank you to all who have supported this competition throughout the week. Thank you to our sponsors, Visa, Gatorade, Sentinel Storage, and the Government of Canada. Thank you to Kamloops United Football Club and City of Kamloops for hosting this event. And congratulations to all the participants who have provided a feast of soccer during this competition. Mesdames et messieurs, merci d'avoir assisté aujourd'hui à cette finale et merci pour votre soutien tout au long de la compétition. Merci à nos commanditaires Visa, Gatorade, Sentinel Storage et le gouvernement du Canada. Un grand merci à Kamloops United Football Club et à la ville de Kamloops pour leur contribution à l'organisation de cet événement. Et félicitations à tous les participants qui ont réalisé une excellente performance lors du championnat. Bravo! So let's begin. Please welcome our honored guests and Canada Soccer delegates. Canada Soccer Match Commissioner Ron O'Neill. The co-chairs of the local organizing committee, Lyle Dos Santos, David Ousted, and Dino Bernardo, and supervisors of officials David O'Neill. Veuillez accueillir nos invités d'honneur et les délégués de Soccer Canada, le commissaire de match de Soccer Canada, Ron O'Neill, les coprésidents du comité organisateur, Lyle Dos Santos, David Ousted et Dino Bernardo, et le superviseur des officiels, David O'Neill. First, we would like to present the Canada Soccer Recognition Award to Lyle Dos Santos, the chair of the organizing committee. And thank you also to Kieran McMahon, Duncan Othius, James Rutherford, and James Topham for the outstanding work in hosting this championship. Nous aimerions remettre le prix de reconnaissance de Canada Soccer à Lyle Dos Santos, président du comité organisateur local. Et merci à Kieran McMahon, Duncan Othius, James Rutherford et Jeff Topham pour le travail exceptionnel dans l'organisation de ce championnat. We now invite Ron O'Neill to present the Most Valuable Player Award for each division. Nous invitons maintenant Ron O'Neill à remettre le prix des joueurs et joueuses le plus utile de la partie de chaque division. Et maintenant, le gagnant du prix du joueur le plus utile à moins de 17 ans est now we are the recipient of the 2025 U-17 Boys Most Valuable Player, Michael Alt from Suburban FC. Et maintenant, la gagnante du prix de la joueuse la plus utile des moins de 17 ans, the recipient of the U-17 Girls Most Valuable Player for 2025 is Victoria Pimento, Glen Shields Juventus FC. Congratulations to Michael and Victoria. We would now like to call on David O'Neill, Supervisor of Officials, to present the championship game match officials with their gold medals. Please come forward to receive your medals. Nous aimerions maintenant demander à David O'Neill, superviseur des officiels, de présenter aux officiels des matchs des championnats leur médaille d'or. Veuillez avancer pour recevoir votre médaille.
That's girls. I give you a girl.
Please join us again in congratulating these outstanding referees. Joignez-vous à nous pour féliciter ces arbitres exceptionnels. Thank you. Now let's proceed with the medal presentations. We will start with the U-17 Boys National Cup. Tout d'abord, remettons les médailles pour les championnats nationaux des U-17 garçons.
This is girls. Those are all boys.
Boys bronze.
Got it?
Bronze here. These are all boys.
Félicitations aux gagnants de la médaille de bronze pour la 3e place. Congratulations to the bronze medal winners, North Vancouver. Congratulations, North Vancouver. Alors, procédons au récipiendaire de la médaille d'argent pour la 2e place. Congratulations to the silver medal winners, Saskatoon Alliance. Congratulations to Saskatoon Alliance. Et maintenant, au moment tant attendu, félicitations aux récipiendaires de la médaille d'or et grand champion U-17 national 2025. Congratulations to the gold medal winners and the 2025 U-17 national champions, Suburban FC. We now invite the team captain from the gold medal team, Silars 1, to accept the championship trophy. Nous invitons le capitaine de l'équipe des médailles d'or à recevoir le trophée de ce championnat. Congratulations, Suburban.
Sorry? Ask this gentleman.
All right, and now to the girls' side, we present the medals for the U-17 Girls National Championship Cup. Maintenant, nous remettons les médailles pour la Coupe nationale du championnat U-17 féminin. Félicitations aux gagnantes de la médaille de bronze pour la 3e place. Congratulations to the bronze medal winners, Winnipeg AK. Congratulations, Winnipeg. Et maintenant, félicitations aux récipiendaires de la médaille d'argent pour la deuxième place. Congratulations to the silver medal winners, PEI FC. Et maintenant, finalement, félicitations aux gagnantes de la médaille d'or et gagnantes championnes U-17 féminin 2025. Congratulations to the gold medal winners and the 2025 U-17 national champions, Glen Shields, Juventus. We would like to invite the team captain and the gold medal team, Vanessa Pachile, to come and accept the championship trophy. Nous invitons la capitaine de l'équipe médaillée d'or à s'avancer pour recevoir le trophée du championnat. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our awards ceremony. Thank you for joining us and all the teams and officials in Kamloops for the 2025 National U-17 Cup. We wish you safe travels back and hope to see you someday soon on the pitch. Sur ce, nous concluons notre cérémonie de remise de médailles. Nous remercions toutes les équipes et tous les officiels pour leur participation au championnat national des moins 17 à Kamloops. Bon retour à la maison et au plaisir de vous revoir bientôt. How do you turn this off?
That's a great question. And I may or may not have the answers to.
Live.